Hello to my third grade angels. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome back to Fiesta Gardens Library. This is our 6th week of library during distant learning. And today we will continue with Third Grade Angels by Jerry Spinelli. We will start today with chapter 10. Last time we read about Mom putting in Suds's head that there are spies all over. He wanted to know if he had to be good all the time. And she said, "Oh yes, there are people watching you." So let's see what happens. Chapter 10, Angel at Home. It's harder to be an angel at home than at school. I mean, it's not like I'm really bad at home. I don't throw the remote. I don't make fires in the living room. I don't say bad words. I'm just a normal kid. I do normal bad things. Sometimes I whine if I don't get my way, or leave my underwear on the floor, or forget to cap the toothpaste or turn out the lights, or stick a banana peel under Zipper-Nose's pillow. But you should see me now. I sit up straight at the dinner table. I don't pick at my food. When I answer the phone, I say, "Morton residence, may I help you?" Every piece of dirty clothes goes into the hamper. If I need the salt, I say, "Salt, please." When somebody passes it, I say, "Thank you." I don't have to worry about thanking my sister because she would never even pass me anything. But I don't call her Zipper-Nose anymore, except in my head. I don't call her Amy either. I don't call her anything. Now that I think about it, the only really hard thing about being an angel at home is being nice to my sister. And even that seemed pretty easy until my mother had a little talk with me about a week ago. "So," she said, "how's the halo hunt going?" "Okay," I said. "How many more days till the crowning of the first perfect angel?" She knew I was counting. 18, I said. She whistled. 18 more days. No lights on in empty rooms, no clothes on the floor. This is a new experience for me. A perfect person right here. She pointed straight down. In my house. "Thanks," I said. "Or maybe I should say, almost perfect." "Huh?" I said. "Well, there is one little area where, you're not exactly bad, but you're not exactly good either. You're just kind of nothing." "I am?" "Yes, with your sister. I thought we agreed you're going to be nice to her." I couldn't believe she was saying this. "Mom, I am nice to her. I didn't hit her for a week. I don't make fun of her. I don't slam the door on her face. Mom, I don't even call her Zipper-Nose anymore." Mom and Suds having a talk in the kitchen. She nodded. "True, you don't do anything, and that's," she poked me, "the point, joint. You ignore her like Judy Billings ignores you. It's as if she doesn't exist. That's not being nice to her. Being nice means doing something, not doing nothing." She held out her fist. "Dig it?" I nodded. "Dig it." We fist bumped. So for the past week, I've been doing one nice thing for my sister each day. Like yesterday at breakfast, after I used the pancake syrup, instead of keeping it on my side of the table, I pushed it back to the middle where she could reach it. And today, when I saw her plumpy dumpy on the hallway floor, usually I would just step on it, but not this time. This time, I just kicked it right back into her room. So far, it's not so bad, because every time I do something nice, I think maybe one of Mrs. Sims' spies saw that. I keep sneaking looks at the windows, but so far I haven't caught anybody peeking in. I can almost feel them spying, taking notes, maybe even pictures. Reporting back to Mrs. Sims. I have to really be on my toes. I have to make up for all that blurting out. I can't lose focus. Good, good, good. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect in every way. 11 days till October 1st. 11 days till the first halo. Chapter 11, The Race. I feel myself getting perfecter and perfecter. Every night I go to bed thinking I can't get any better, and the next day I find out I can. Like one morning after I pushed through the door at school, I noticed that Constantine Pappas was behind me. Until then, the only girl I had ever held a door for was Judy Billings. Now, whenever there's a girl behind me, no matter who it is, I hold the door for her. I pick up litter. At first, I picked up stuff I stepped on in the playground. I put it in my pocket and dumped it in a trash can in school. Then I started walking halfway across the playground to pick up candy wrappers. A couple of times I caught Mrs. Sims looking my way. Now I pick up stuff from our sidewalk and gutter at home and even at the mall. Every time I do it, I picture one of Mrs. Sims' spies making another check mark after my name. Morton, check, check, check. There it is. Morton, check, check, check. And he's picking up trash right there. In school, I got all my 2 and 3 times tables right, and when Mrs. Sims wrote 100,841 on the board, I was the only one with the right answer. 100,841. And during cursive practice one day, Mrs. Sims whispered to me, "You write better than I do." But even with all this good stuff going on, I couldn't relax because I didn't know how I was doing compared to everybody else. There were 23 other kids in my class. I figured every one of them wanted that first halo. Well, except Joey Peterson. Maybe others got all their times tables right too. Maybe I wasn't the only one Mrs. Sims whispered to. Maybe if I picked up 5 pieces of litter one day, somebody else picked up 6. It was like I was in a race, but I couldn't see any of the other runners. And then, all of a sudden, I could see them because of something that happened on the playground. Chapter 12, Back to Bad. Raymond Venati spit. There he is, spitting. It happened after lunch at the swings. Raymond walked over to an empty swing, coughed up a big lunger into his mouth, and dumped it right there on the middle of the swing seat. Wow, I thought. That's some litter I'm not picking up. I looked across the way. Mrs. Sims was staring and glaring. She saw the whole thing. I said to Raymond, "Why'd you do it?" He shrugged. "I don't know." "Mrs. Sims saw you," I told him. He shrugged some more. "So?" I was shocked. "So? What about the halo? Don't you care?" He shook his head. "Nah, I'm tired of being so good." 3 things happened after that. Number 1, a 2nd grade girl sat on the swing. After a minute, she stood up. Her hand felt her butt. She screamed, "Ah!" Number 2, Mrs. Sims had a private talk with Raymond Venati in the hallway. And number 3, I suddenly started seeing other stuff. And there's the poor little girl with the spit. Everywhere I looked, kids were being bad and messy and rude. When Mrs. Sims had her back turned, Wilson Banner burped out loud on purpose. Dawn Olachek pulled a booger from her nose and stuck it under her seat. Ooh. 4 kids had untied shoelaces. Even Judy Billings, she dropped a gum wrapper on the ground. I told my mother all this after school. "Sounds like you got a bunch of regular hoodlums in there," she said. "What's it all mean, Mom?" I asked her. "Don't they even care about the halo anymore?" She tugged my earlobe. "What it means, Sudzer, is they're just being normal 3rd graders. Maybe it means that you," she tugged both ears now, "are the only one trying to be a perfect angel." I think she was telling me I didn't have to worry anymore about winning the race because everybody else had dropped out. I was the only one left. Yes, I thought. That halo is mine. But my mother was wrong. Okay, we're going to stop here. We will continue with chapter 13 next time. And in the meanwhile, I wish you a very, very wonderful October break. I will miss you, as I do all the time. And I can't wait to read to you Third Grade Angels by Jerry Spinelli when we get back. Bye-bye to my third grade angels.